There have been so many cool new releases this year, but I'm just behind on everything. I filmed some of these watches, but I haven't made the video yet. Let's talk about Bell & Ross. There are two sides to understand when looking at Bell & Ross. I would say 90% of their catalog is filled with function-based watches. Be that materials, be that legibility, lightness, comfort, going back to functionality as the main DNA of the brand. But then they're also not limiting themselves to that. And I think that's very important for a brand in order for them to keep evolving. And that's where the fun side comes out. This is the new Bell & Ross BR-X5 Iridescent. Now the X5 line is a more rugged, more robust, more utility-forward version of the integrated bracelet 05 Urban Collection, which tends to be a bit slimmer and daintier, more geared towards everyday use. This watch comes in a solid 41mm stainless steel case with a thickness of 12.8mm, a lug width of 22, and a lug-to-lug of 49.3mm. You have flat sapphire on both the front and back, a screw-down crown allowing this watch to have a solid 100 meters of water resistance, and an automatic caliber beating inside. Things like angular case construction, skeletonized mid-case, and the central-oriented exposed screws remain unchanged, giving nod to the iconic Bell & Ross design DNA. But the X5 takes the brand's aeronautical dashboard instruments design identity even further. This is not a small watch by any means, as you can tell by it being on my 6.2-inch wrist. It wears larger than I'd like, but it still works for medium-sized wrists because of the way that the bracelet just drops and drapes around the wrist, which is often a complaint when it comes to integrated bracelet watches. The highlight feature of this model is the electrifying iridescent dial that's been developed by applying several layers of PVD coating over a sunray textured base. Each of these layers is sputtered through chemical processes, creating light interference that results in producing this bluish green and purple shifting color effect. The functional layout of the dial is the same as the standard BR-X5, with a power reserve indicator at 9 and an altimeter-inspired date window at the 3 o'clock position. The triple date window not only adds to the dashboard instrument theme, but is also highly practical thanks to the fast date correction function, which allows you to adjust the date at any given time. One key difference with this model as compared to the standard X5 models is the addition of a matte white seconds hand in place of a rhodium-plated hand. The lume-filled applied markers and hands are bold and contrast brilliantly against the rainbow-colored backdrop, making this watch highly legible even in low-light conditions. The X5 Iridescent is powered by the beastly automatic BR-323. This COSC certified manufacturer movement has been developed exclusively for Bell & Ross by Kenissi, with a handful of technical attributes that differentiate it from the base models. These include unique date and power reserve complications, along with a skeletonized oscillating weight. It offers 70 hours of power reserve, incredible accuracy range between -4 + 6 seconds per day, and 5 years of manufacturer warranty. The H-Link steel bracelet is well made with flat brushed top surface, brushed sides, and polished center links. There are no sharp corners, with each edge meticulously finished. It takes years for brands to manufacture original bracelets that are comfortable, functional, and original. And these bracelets are incredible. And if a steel bracelet isn't your thing, you can also opt for this white rubber strap for a more casual look. The watch retails for €8,990 on the bracelet and €8,500 on the rubber strap, almost €1,000 more expensive than the standard BR-X5 black dial. And as a boutique edition, you can only buy this from a dedicated Bell & Ross boutique or directly through their online store. Now, what are my actual thoughts about this watch? Well, I do like a few things, but there are a few things that I don't like. Firstly, if you watch the video I filmed in Paris at the Bell & Ross HQ, you'll realize that the brand doesn't want to disturb the design DNA too much. They've created something truly iconic from a recognizable design standpoint, and they've evolved and perfected it over many years. So you know that regardless of whatever model you get, new or pre-owned, you're getting a well-built, solid product. And I do like the style. It's fresh, it's vibrant, it's different. And this leads me to the negatives, things I don't like. Exactly what you're thinking, and that's the price. Now, this watch isn't the most expensive, overpriced watch in the world. I would say if you compare this to the new Cartier Santos de Cartier Dual Time with a Sellita caliber, that costs as much as this BR-X5 that uses a significantly elevated manufacturer caliber. But then this is also twice the price of a Tudor. That's why you'll see that most of the brands that use Kenissi calibers, they charge significantly more than Tudor. This watch still sits on the higher end of the price spectrum, which I feel like will deter a lot of people from this watch. So what do you guys think about this watch? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.